And when you think about your childhood memories, what's the best memory that comes to your mind?
It was probably the discovery of alcohol. That's been an amazing experience. It made my life so much better.
Wow, great.
So this British guy invited me to do an interview, and it went about as horribly as you would expect it to.
Today on our show, we are going to have Carl. Carl is from Chicago in the USA. So let's see what Carl has to say.
He thought my name was Carl. It's not. I just didn't have the guts to correct him, but him thinking I'm from Chicago was just because I was blatantly lying to him.
And tell me, what was the best joy of growing up in Chicago?
It was a very calm, peaceful place. Nothing really happened. We had great police funding, so I always felt safe. Nothing out of the ordinary happened.
Tell me, what's the meaning of life for you?
Fuck, smoke, game, repeat.
By the way, I was looking through some of his videos, and there are a lot of gay people. Not that there's a problem with that. It's just an observation. Look at this. There's so many of them. Okay, this guy is literally a homosexual adult movie actor, if you catch my drift.
I'm just going to play a song just for us to relax before the first question.
Every time he played this music, it wasn't actually playing. It was all done in post. So we were just sitting there in dead silence while he was dancing to nothing. And I didn't know what to do.
When you think about yourself, what's the biggest joy of being you?
I think it's just part of my freedom. Like in the middle of the night, I can get up and just go run around town, vigilante style.
So I've told this person I steal catalytic converters, I'm unemployed, and I'm a vigilante at night. He's gotta think I'm an insane person now.
If you come to Chicago for the very first time, tell me a place that I shouldn't miss it. What's the postcard of the city in your opinion?
If you're in Chicago, there's this small town. It's like a small little area. It's like kind of like an apartment complex, but it's called O Block is its new name. That is probably the coolest place in Chicago.
We got connected through TikTok. When you are live on TikTok and when you put your videos, what's the message behind?
You want to talk about TikTok Live. As far as the message goes, I don't know. Please give me money. But obviously TikTok doesn't like that message because I've been banned 3 times on TikTok Live.
I just got a warning that a policy reminder. I think I'm about to get banned. Oh shit. Restriction, baby. Oh, I got another. Oh shit, I got 2 bans. Guys, they're dropping us like flies. We're dying out here.
No, we're not gonna have kids. Guys, if you're under the age of 18 or a male, please stop flirting with me. I'm not gonna do it. Did we just get banned? Oh my god, we just got banned, dude. Oh, that's not good.
Like dancing? Or
Yes, I do.
and tell me, what do you do for work, for a living?
I have a couple side hustles. I don't know if you ever heard of catalytic converters. Basically, I go around and I find them and then resell them.
I see.
I think you can see this is the moment when he regretted the interview and he started to think to himself, oh my god, I'm interviewing an insane person.
What's the biggest prize you ever won?
There's this super great website called Temu. I got a 95% off coupon for any order on Temu. I bought a real blood diamond, which was super excited for. It was a couple months ago. It hasn't come in, so I guess I gotta wait a couple more months for that.
So a little update, about a week ago the diamond actually came in and I'll show you it too.
Tell me about how wrestling came into your life.
Okay, I don't wrestle. And I never have before. I think I told him that I wrestle my dog for whoever gets the dog treat, but I didn't want to let him down, so I had to say something.
When I was a child, my dad would sometimes come over and wrestle me. He'd pin me on the ground or throw me across the room.
Probably wasn't what he was hoping to hear.
You were talking about alcohol. Why do you think alcohol somehow, when you tried, connected with for some reason?
Oh, you sound like my therapist.
What makes you a unique person?
From what I've heard, the most common adjective I hear to describe me is probably the word evil.
I wasn't joking about that part. This is an actual photo that my friend sent me in the group chat to describe me. I was also told that this photo describes me. So...
Next question is, tell us about your earliest memory in life.
But I got this Batman and Superman toy. So obviously I wanted to make Batman fly. And I'm guessing I was 3 or 4 at the time. So I go up the stairs to make Batman fly. But what I didn't realize is I would also go flying with him. So both me and Superman flew down the stairs. But I think I did hit my head enough to suddenly gain conscious. I think that was the clicking.
If you could sit down with your 13 years old self, what would you say?
I think the most important is probably tell him to get on the housing stock market. I think I should have been investing by then. I would have been in a much better situation.
Last question is, who was your first crush and why?
Mrs. Puff from SpongeBob.
Tell me why. What was the connection with her?
I just laid eyes on her. Just a neuron activated. I think that was just the first time I ever saw someone. I was like, wow, that is magnificent.
Okay, so the end yet. Let's play now the word association game, okay? I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking. Let's start with money.
None.
Okay, life.
None.
Love.
None.
Religion.
None.
Sex.
None.
Politics.
None.
Happiness.
None.
Wish.
Succeed.
Let's pretend I'm going to meet your best friend for a coffee, and I'll ask your best friend, define Carl in one positive and one negative word only, what your best friend would say.
We can actually find out for a fact. So I asked all my friends to describe me in one positive and one negative word, and these were the responses. I can't even put this word in the video or else the video would get taken down immediately.
Okay, you can ask me a question now.
A question for you.
So you can see here that I'm looking at something. And before this interview happened, William asked me to come up with a question to ask him. And these were the original questions I was gonna ask him. The only problem is that during this interview, I discovered that he's just a genuine, amazing guy. So I could not bring myself to ask him these questions. So instead, I pulled this one out of my ass.
What is your biggest fear in relationships?
Oh, wow, what a great question, Carl. I was expecting that, my goodness. And before you go, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
One of our presidents from the senior citizen home, Joe Biden, he said a quote that I think is very true and kind of describes what I like to live by. The quote goes, America is a nation that can be described in a single word.
The foothills of the Himalayas with Xi Jinping, traveling with them. That's traveled 17,000 miles when I was vice president. I don't know that for a fact.
So that was my version of the interview, but William has his own 40-minute version of the interview with real questions and real answers. Thank you so much, William, for having me on. He is such a genuine, just kind-hearted person. You should definitely check out his video of this interview. And after having to rewatch that interview, I think I'm gonna be looking into some therapy. But until then, later, guys.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.